Hey, what is up, guys? It's Fury, and that was a dumb intro. But guess who don't care? This guy. So, today we're gonna be talking about how gaming has kind of changed and evolved since, things like the Atari 2600 and 70s and 80s. Because, just the entire industry is always changing and adapting and evolving to the new gamers and the new technology and all of that good stuff. So, first off on my list of ways that gaming has changed, I would say it's kind of lost the social aspect that it used to have. Like all of your friends would come over for your birthday party, and then your parents would be like, this is like you're 8 or 9 years old, parents would be like, hey, guess what, Nintendo 64, and here's Mario Kart, go hook it up in the living room and go play. That never happened to me, but I kind of wish it did, because that'd be awesome. So there's a lot more of a social aspect to it, and you guys grew up, and you're in college, and you continue to play it, and that hasn't happened to me yet, either. Up next, gaming is becoming more available to everyone. Like, technology is always advancing and getting cheaper, and you don't have to pay $300 for your Game Boy Color anymore. Actually, I think the original Game Boy was listed brand new at $200, but yeah. So stuff's getting cheaper. It's getting simpler and cheaper to build a PC with like great, amazing, fantastical graphics and things, and it's pretty great. So it's getting simpler for the end user, I guess, is a way of wording that. And it's becoming more online. Like, before you know it, discs will die off completely. Everything will be in the cloud, your Steam, Origin, Xbox Live, Blarcade, PlayStation Network. All your games will come from there. And you won't need to go to the GameStop and socialize and buy discs. All the things that I don't like to do, and it will be great. So I say less than 10 years gaming will be totally online, and you might have a few old discs for your, or maybe even cartridges, depending, for like your old consoles that you still go and reminisce every once in a while. But all your new games will be digital, because the majority of them already are. Some, like The Sims, I'm pretty sure. It's the only one that comes to mind. Some games are strictly digital, and digital is a really reliable way to go. I mean, used to things like the what was that called? Let me look. Console. Yeah, it was the OnLive. It was a box. It was like the size of like an Elgato gaming capture thing. And you could play all kinds of games. Like, it had Batman, Arkham, whichever one was out in like 2008. And it worked good if you had good internet. But if somebody else tried to use the internet that you were on, then it would lag and you would get FPS drops, and it was no bueno. But with the internet being as good as it is, and Google Fibers be like, oh yeah, 3 years we'll be in everybody's home. The internet's becoming more and more reliable. Gaming will be online, and it will be great. So, yeah, I think that's about it. I just want to talk about some things that I think have changed since gaming kind of first became a real industry. So, yeah, that about does it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.